Something of particular interest to me in my training as an architectural designer is the design and construction of a good foundation. The analogy is quite simple for us. A good foundation will mean you have a solid structure. But how does one achieve a good foundation? Now, it isn't as simple as picking a spot and pouring concrete. Now, there are a few steps in between those processes that will determine if you have a solid foundation. So let's look at a few of them and see how this analogy of building a good foundation can apply in our lives. Some of these you may know, but this is by no means an exhaustive list or by no means a holistic one either. The first step is to evaluate the area. This is one we've heard before, but an important one. You have to consider the location of the foundation. While you can try to build anywhere, not everywhere is suitable for a building. One of the first things done before even the design of the building is to do a soil analysis to look at the soil bearing capacity. How much weight can this type of soil take? We have to make sure that whatever foundation we are building is on good ground. Likewise, we need to analyze the soil in our lives and to determine which area is appropriate to build. It has to be the right area and profitable, something that will benefit us in the long run. The second step after all the designing is complete is breaking ground, as is the term in construction. The ground, we analyzed previously, is being prepared for the foundation. Excavation occurs and the soil is tampered or compressed. This prevents any loose soil from coming into the mix, which would eventually cause the foundation to shift over time. This is also a great metaphor for us as well. We need to work on ourselves to ensure the foundation we are intending is well received. Try and avoid the areas in our life that will cause the new foundation to falter. And I get this isn't as cut and dry as it seems. It is a continual process and can be a lengthy one. The third step is to form the footings. You've also probably heard the term cornerstone. Essentially, that starts to happen at the formation of the footing. Once you form the first footing, the entire structure will be determined thereafter. One aspect of the forming process includes adding rebar to the footing, as it adds structural integrity. In our lives, we need to lay down the foundation and reinforce it. Ensure that you strengthen this aspect of your life the best way you can so you will never fail. The fourth step is to pour the concrete, and while this may seem like the easiest part, there is some science behind it. It's not just as simple as mixing water with the powder and some aggregate. The mixture is essential and is referred to as the slump. The higher the slump, the more fluid the mixture is, and the more it sags down when you pour. The slump is usually defined by the engineer as well as the concrete's strength requirement. While the concrete is being poured, it is often vibrated to compact the mixture without air pockets. Climate is also an important factor for pouring concrete. Freezing and rainy conditions are not the best time. Another important factor is the time for the concrete to set and cure, or to develop maximum strength. Compressive strength tests are done at intervals to ensure the concrete has reached the desired strength to hold a maximum amount of weight. The longer the concrete cures, the more strength it will develop. This is where it gets interesting in our lives. Just as the engineer defines the specifics of the concrete for the foundation, we also need to find the engineering specs for the way we want to live our lives. And just as the concrete takes time to cure, we need to apply this new aspect wholeheartedly and endure. You may experience compressive strength testing through trials, just as the concrete does, but in the end, you will have the strength to uphold correct values. While these are but a few of the considerations that go into building a foundation, it is by no means the full process. Many aspects of it involve a little more thought and work than one may realize. If we truly want to build a better foundation, whether physically or in any aspect of our lives, we need to take the time to delve a little deeper. Plan your life as a project. Prepare the soil, lay the cornerstone, and apply and establish your blueprint for life. Stay in it for the long haul and watch yourself grow over time.
If you like this sort of video, then please comment, like, and subscribe. And for more content like this, please visit our website at tomorrowsworldviewpoint.org.